What if I told you that the key to success, survival, and true peace in your life could be summed up in just one word: respect? You might think I'm talking about common courtesy, but in the world of John Wick, respect is more than just politeness. It's a matter of life or death. So, let's take a deep dive into how respect in John Wick's world is far more than a virtue. It's a law of the universe. John Wick, the man who lives by a code. We all know the story. His beloved dog, the final gift from his late wife, is brutally taken from him. Now, we can all agree that taking someone's pet is cruel. But in John Wick's world, that single act doesn't just break a moral boundary. It breaks a code of respect that everyone in his world understands. The criminals, they broke the cardinal rule. The price? Chaos. In John Wick's world, respect isn't something you just ask for. It's something you command. Everyone knows the unspoken rules. Break them, and you'll face the consequences. Think of the Continental Hotel, the one place where no business can be conducted. This isn't just a luxury hotel. It's a sanctuary governed by a set of rules. Rules designed to preserve respect. Disrespect those rules, and no one is safe. But why does this matter? Why is it so essential that we, too, respect these invisible boundaries in our daily lives? Seriously, though, imagine your life was like a John Wick movie, and someone cuts in front of you in line at Starbucks. Yikes. We'd all be running from the consequences. Jokes aside, the rules in John Wick might seem extreme, but they highlight a truth we all need to face. Respect is not optional. It's vital. In a world full of distractions, miscommunication, and constant noise, how often do we let the small breaches of respect, from that late-night text you send to a friend without thinking, to the casual disregard for someone's personal boundaries? But in John Wick's world, even the smallest act of disrespect sends shockwaves through everything he knows. Let's talk consequences. In the very first John Wick movie, the consequences of disrespect are felt the moment the villain, Iosef Tarasov, crosses the line. He thinks he's invincible. After all, he's the son of a powerful Russian mob boss. But that's the thing. In John Wick's world, respect isn't based on power or status. It's a universal law. By disrespecting John Wick, Iosef doesn't just invite a war on his family. He sets off a series of events that lead to a global manhunt. He takes John Wick's dog, and before he knows it, his life is spiraling out of control. Now think about your life. How often do we disrespect others, knowingly or unknowingly? Maybe we ignore someone's need for space or take a shortcut that ends up hurting someone we care about. What if the consequences of those actions were immediate, irreversible, like in John Wick's world? Would we be so quick to dismiss others? Would we have more empathy if we understood how fragile respect really is? The consequences of disrespect in John Wick are brutal because they're immediate. But in our world, the consequences are quieter. Maybe it's the slow erosion of trust in a relationship, or the damage to your reputation. But make no mistake, the damage is real. Okay, let's pause for a second. You're probably thinking, well, I'm no John Wick. I'm just trying to get through the week without spilling coffee on my shirt. And honestly, same. But here's the thing. Respect isn't just for action heroes. It's for you, in every single moment of your day. Respect is not reserved for the big, dramatic moments. It's in the little things. It's about making others feel seen, heard, and valued. It's in the way you listen, the way you speak, the way you honor boundaries. It's you making a difference. So, how do we start living by this code of respect in our own lives? Let's break it down, step by step. First, respect the time of others. We're all busy. Everyone's got something going on. But that doesn't mean you get to disregard other people's time or energy. Whether it's in work, relationships, or friendships, respecting someone's time shows that you value them. It's not just about meeting deadlines. It's about honoring commitments. It's a sign of maturity, and honestly, people will respect you back tenfold when you do this. Next, respect the boundaries of others. This is key in both personal and professional relationships. The beauty of John Wick's world is that everyone knows their boundaries. No one is above respect. But how often do we push those limits in our own lives? Maybe it's answering texts too quickly when someone clearly needs space, or overstepping in a conversation. Learn to give people the room they need, both physically and emotionally. That's how true respect is built. Shift to another, more emotional scenario. People being there for each other. Lastly, respect your own needs. John Wick's story teaches us that you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to respect yourself first. Set boundaries for yourself. Take care of your mental and emotional health. Honor your own limits and needs just as much as you would honor those of others. So ask yourself, what would happen if you lived your life by the same principles that govern John Wick's world? What if you respected others so fully that you never broke their trust or violated their space? What if you lived by a code of honor that brought peace, not chaos? You'd live a life worth respecting, and that's a life worth fighting for. Because in the end, respect isn't just a lesson from John Wick, it's a lesson for all of us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Share this video with someone you know who needs a little reminder about the power of respect. Let's keep the conversation going. Leave your thoughts and stories in the comments below. How do you practice respect in your life?